Hi, I'm Steve, the introverted traveler. I've made it my mission in life to explore the beaches, deserts, mountains, and even cityscapes around us, and to do so while avoiding contact with as many people as possible. And although I will never hang out with you for any reason, I do invite you to join me on my journey. Come and see the world through the eyes of an extreme introvert. On this edition, we are exploring the wooded and beachside trails of Point Reyes National Seashore in the Bay Area of Northern California. Along the way, we will see misty forests, spring blooms, slimy banana slugs, and beautiful beach terrain. This and much more on this Introverted Travels. Now, greetings once again. Back here, yet another adventure. And today we are at Point Reyes National Seashore. We've been here before when we went to Alamere Falls, but we're on a different trek today. And I have in my hand my phone because heaven help me, I can't remember this trail name. We're on the Sky, Woodward Valley, Coast, Laguna, and Bayview Trail Loop. That means we're on a loop with a whole bunch of trails converge, and we're going to be switching between trails today. It is about a 12 or so mile hike. I'm here on a Sunday in early June, and of course I'm here in the Bay Area on the coast, and it's nice and gloomy. The clouds are out, the temperature is cool, although I'll be losing this thing very quickly. And there were people. The trailhead is way out in the woods here, you know, in the coastal woods. Not a car around for miles until you get to the trailhead. And then it was almost full. I saw a few people at the trailhead. There's probably going to be people on the trail today, ruining my moments, ruining my happiness, ruining, you know, peace and all that. But until then, got some very loud nature out here. I mean, it's okay if nature is loud. It's the humans I don't want to hear. Hear that? Chirps, calls, whatever else birds do. It's nice and quiet out here at the moment, except for some bald idiot talking to you guys on the GoPro. We're gonna do this hike. There will be adventure. There will be wonderful views. It is rated as a difficult hike, so there will be complaining, especially if there's people. And as a bonus, and the reason I chose this hike today, we're gonna get to see the ocean. All right, that's enough intro, folks. Let's go. Well, it's not a coastal hike without mist, fog, whatever you call it. We're at the end of June, or sorry, we're at the beginning of June. You would think this is summer. Up where I am, the armpit of California, aka Sacramento, it is still overcast. It sprinkled on me yesterday, which usually I guess in the beginning of June it can be a little cooler, but usually by June, things are starting to heat up. This year, the weather's just been odd. And that's why, you know, this is not abnormal for the Bay Area, the mist and the fog, but it's certainly like, it's not putting me in the summer mood. I guess it's still spring here. There's wildflowers everywhere. There's mist, there's clouds, there's birds chirping. I mean, it's great, it's beautiful. Just doesn't feel like summer yet. But that's okay, because by the time I post this video, it's gonna be freaking, you know, probably Easter of next year. I don't know. One of those holidays, you'll get this video. But it's a nice day. It is gorgeous out here. Look at that. I've already seen a few people. They've already destroyed my harmony, but I guess it is what it is. So, I'm trying to get in the best light here. Oh, there we go. Okay, lighting is not my strong point. So, we're gonna keep going. I gotta do all 12 miles in relatively good time, I'm hoping, because I don't wanna be out here, you know, till like midnight. So, let's go. I don't know how much detail I'm going to be able to get in this shot. I do not have a macro lens for this GoPro, although apparently they are available. I've just been too cheap to buy one, but that weird looking thing is a banana slug. Huge, gigantic banana slug. They're native to the coastline here, and they're slimy and gross. But I think it was a good macro shot if I got the detail that I think I got. Of course, when you take pictures, you just don't know until you get, you know, on the computer and you can actually look at them in detail. But yeah, we're commuting to nature here. Fog's still out. I'm probably only a little over a mile in, and I'd rather talk to the banana slugs than any of the people I see on the trail. I mean, the banana slugs are interesting, and they're not, you know, horrible, awful monsters that are destroying the planet. Yeah, I'm cynical. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to get this done relatively within time. I guess the average, according to all trails, the average time for this hike is about 5 hours. That means my time will probably be about 7 hours because I'm slow as hell and I'm taking pictures and I'm doing all that stuff. So that does take time, but it's gorgeous out here and it's worth it. These are my Sunday hikes, folks. Every Sunday, a new adventure, a new location, a new challenge, a new banana slug. I'll tell you, folks, there's nothing for me more majestic than coastal fog sliding between the vent pipes of a porta potty or a outhouse or a bathroom. What, I don't know what's in there, probably a chemical toilet, but yeah, this is the joke that never ends and never dies. Every time I see one of these in their natural environment, it's rare to see bathrooms like this in nature, but when you do, it's majestic. Look how beautiful that is. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Hazards include falling trees / limbs, flash flooding / debris, flows, loose falling rocks. They forgot velociraptors, and the T-Rex is out of its paddock again. Seriously, every trail I'm on. I mean, that looks like a benign trail. Haven't heard of any adverse conditions out here today, but yes, as usual, we will keep this in mind. We'll keep our safety about us, and we will watch for flash treeing and loose flooding. Something like that. I don't know if I read that correctly, but let's go. So I have zero insight into the fire that swept through here. I don't remember when it was. I don't even know the name of it. So I'm completely helpful, I know. But I did read that there was some kind of fire that swept through this area. Again, we're in a national seashore. I don't know, again, I don't know when this was, but as you can see, it probably wasn't too recent. You got a lot of ground cover down there, but yeah. You get a lot of growth coming back as well, but you hate to see this. I mean, you hate to see human-induced climate change causing hotter fires that burn longer and more intense that are, you know, taking over the West Coast. And at the time that I record this, taking over the East Coast because there's some fires in Canada that are spreading smoke all over New York and those type of places. And this is really one of the reasons why I am so severely antisocial and introverted. Imagine the evil that goes into poisoning your own environment, denying science and reality in exchange for profits. It just makes absolutely no sense to me, and humans make no sense to me. But having said that, I'm out here by myself. Glory be. At least for the moment. As I said, there were a few towards the beginning of the trail when I started. But so far, the last 20 minutes, half an hour, it's just been me and the banana slugs. Banana slugs aren't killing their environment. As far as I know, I don't know. I mean, they are crafty creatures, and they're not exactly the most selfless creatures in the world. And they do have a society that is kind of greedy, but I just don't think that their slithering and sliming is going to be nearly as damaging as, you know, people in general. So let's keep this hands eye people, pro banana slug, and let's keep going. Okay, I don't know if you can see it over my shoulder, but there's a huge group of people, probably like, oh, 10, 15, 20. Your guess is as good as mine, but I was doing so well. I was going through the forest, everything was quiet. Then 3 women passed me, chatting about movies. What about this beauty makes you think that you should be talking to your dumb little friends about movies and not enjoying this? And then, about 10 feet later, I see that gigantic line of backpackers. Talk, 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 talk. Look, if you want to come out here in huge hordes and have some sort of community, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, but you want to form up and be a community, then go ahead and do it. Just shut up. This is nature. Just shh. I say this every freaking video. How is it going to get into your skulls that this is a gift? Nature's a gift. Your opinions, ideas, background, and everything else is not. That's you. Do it at home. When you're out here, shh, be very quiet. And don't annoy the bald, fat guys. They'll rant for hours about this afterward. Well, we're still relatively early on in the hike. I'm about 3 miles in. I'm taking my time, so, you know, I have all day to get lost in the woods and complain about a lot of people. So, I am actually in that phase right now. I am in the meandering in the woods phase. There's really nothing else to say about it. There's no major landmarks, no creeks, no waterfalls, nothing like that. Literally just me meandering in the woods. I mean, the woods are beautiful. We got the mist up there. We got the tick-infested grass down here. That's always fun. And we have a sign. Let me check my all trails. All right, am I gonna go in the weed-infested path this way or the weed-infested path that way? Let's see, it's so exciting. It's looking to me like All Trails is telling me we are gonna go this way. So we're gonna go the Woodward Valley Trail, which I believe was one of the names of this hike. Again, I couldn't remember that thing, that's why I had to look it up. So, yeah, we are at actually 2.96 miles. So yeah, I'm just out here taking my time. I just had a runner go by me. They run, they skip, they walk, they hike. Just go home and watch TV, people. At least when I'm out here. When I'm not out here, enjoy it. But when I'm here, please, stay away. All right, we're gonna go down this tick-infested trail as opposed to this tick-infested trail, and I'll keep you updated. Well, I have officially reached part of the trail where the mud and the nettles have combined. It's such pleasant conditions out here. Now, I knew coming out here that the trail was overgrown, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, we want to do a trail condition report. Ouch, I'm being stabbed with weird needles, probably nettles, and there's mud everywhere, and we all know that I'm going to fall on my ass. Plus there's lots of fog. It feels like it's raining, but it's not. It's just water from the trees. So yeah, there's all sorts of nature going on out here, and I guess you could call me nature. wandering around again like a pink bear in the woods. But yeah, trail overgrown. That's okay. It's not like I haven't seen overgrown trails before, folks. But yeah, and unfortunately, I've seen multiple trail runners now. I've seen hikers. They're few and far between. So I'm ultimately not complaining that much. But again, please don't come out here when I'm out here. I encourage people to come out and be in nature, just not when I'm here. When I'm here, let me have it. When the rest of you are here, I'll be at home watching TV. Deal? Deal. Let's go. Not sure you can see it at the end of the trail there, but there's another example of a wild bathroom in its natural environment. I guess we're probably, well, we're right near the beach. We're probably at another campground area. This is, well, this is very beautiful. We're actually down lower now. We were above the ocean before. Now we're actually on pretty much on level with the ocean. We're going to be going back up, I have a feeling, in a few minutes. But yeah. Down there, and I just saw some hikers. That's why I'm over here gawking at the bathroom and not like right next to it, because there be people over there. Ugh. But yeah, there's a wild bathroom in its natural environment. That joke to me never gets old. I mean, I'm pretty certain that nobody finds me funny except for me. And really, I mean, that's why I make these videos. It's not for you, it's for me. I mean, otherwise I'd just be watching paint dry, which could be entertaining in certain, you know, at least there's no people there. But while I'm still alive, bathrooms in the wild jokes are always going to be funny to me. Let's go. Well, we've made it down here to the Pacific Ocean. I am not going to go down to the beach. It's because I don't really want to take the time. I've been to the beach. I've been to the beach here at the Point Reyes National Seashore. I made an entire video of it. Please feel free to go find that if you're the one person who watches my videos and hasn't seen it yet, because literally there's only like one person watching my videos. But yeah, there's the beach. I wouldn't say it's a nice day, but it's beautiful. It's overcast, it's misty out here. You get the wildflowers down there, and then you have me here in the middle. I am about halfway, so I'm about 6 miles. Now, I may be overestimating some of the comments, at least the one comment at the top of the comments that I actually bothered reading. When reviewing this trail on All Trails, said that it's actually about 11.1 miles. So if that's true, then I am more than halfway there. All Trails says it's almost 12 miles, which the general rule of thumb is add about another mile. So I rounded up to 12 miles, and I figure I'm about halfway there. Just eyeballing the map, it looks like I'm about halfway there. So, yeah, it's taken me 3 hours to get here because I'm slow, and you know, again, today I'm a sea turtle. That's what I am. Normally I'm a land tortoise, but today I'm a sea turtle, going nice and slow. Have my shell on my back, and I'm making my way through the Point Reyes National Seashore. And it looks like there's people behind me, so let's get out of here before they show up. Oh, let's go. All right, so I apparently lied. I am at the beach, but the hiking trail is like literally right up there, like 20 feet away. So that's why I'm at the beach, because I don't have to do much. There's a few people down here. We'll try to avoid those as much as we can. More people. And dogs, which of course is not allowed out here, but people do whatever the hell they want. And here we go. Welcome to the Pacific Ocean once again, ladies and gentlemen. Tsunami hazard zone. In case of earthquake, go to high ground or inland. Now, is it just me, or is that man, or I guess it could be a woman, or whoever, I don't care. Are they, first of all, they're floating in midair. Look at that, they're floating in midair. Are they climbing a wave? Or is that supposed to be a mountain? What is that? And they're going up that mountain pretty fast. That's a big ass wave. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me at all. The wave would get me. It would eat me. There's no way. First of all, I don't even think my body can contort into whatever that is. I definitely can't fly. If I get too far down on the ground, I can barely get up. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that's, you know, Superman or some sort of superhero, but the wave does look like predatory, doesn't it? It's like, we're gonna get you. We're a tsunami. Yeah. I mean, it just, I understand the meaning of the sign. I get why it's here, but at least make it, you know, within the laws of physics. I mean, or change it to match the sign. You know, tsunami hazard zone, tsunamis will stalk you. In case of an earthquake, get your ass up a hill by levitating and flying, or by contorting yourself in a way in which you can defy gravity, because look at that damn wave. It's huge. Now, if it said that would match. That would match. But no, I don't know. The artist conception here just doesn't work for me as a warning sign. Just saying. I am almost towards the end here. Pretty soon the trail is going to, I believe, meet up with a road. It's going to start turning and it's going to head back to my car. So this is the point of the video in which we talk about our trail rating. So scale of 1 to 10. 1 being an introvert's nightmare. If this trail was a 1, it would be like Disneyland on the 4th of July. It would have people screaming. It would have weird people in costume running around like cartoon characters. It would have overpriced drinks and cheap, you know, stuffed animals they sell for like $100 marked up price. And it would be a complete and utter nightmare. There'd be people everywhere. And it would be, you know, the worst thing ever. It would be the 7th gate of hell. Versus a 10 on the scale, which is a nice frozen tundra in the middle of Antarctica. The only thing there is you and the penguins. That is ideal. That is heaven. That is everything that this planet should be. I literally think I should just be the last person on Earth, you know. The apocalypse has come. I have my dog. My wife can stay, but the rest of you, no. You're going to have to succumb to the asteroid or virus or alien invasion or, you know, zombies or whatever kills us all. But I'm the last survivor, and then I'll be completely happy. So that's a 10. Basically, survivor of a zombie apocalypse that wiped out all humanity, or as I call it, Antarctica in the middle of a field. Okay, so that's the scale. This trail is about a 6, maybe a 7. Now, there were people here. There were people down by the beach. There were people on the beach. I heard conversations. I heard stupid crap that I always hear, unfortunately, you know, about people's lives and movies and this and that. And no. Quiet. Shh, quiet, quiet. So that's going to downgrade this trail. However, there have been large patches in which there's been nobody here, just like now. I mean, I'm literally ranting in the middle of a trail and there's absolutely nobody around to, you know, mock me. So I appreciate that. So I'm going to give this a 6 or 7. Not the worst in the world, not the best. Absolutely beautiful trail. Takes you down by the ocean. There's a little bit of challenge on the way back. Or if you went the other way, there'd be a little bit of challenge on the other way back. So either way, it's not the most challenging trail. It's not the most introverted trail, but it is a very pretty trail. And Point Reyes in general is a very pretty area. So if you're in the area and there's absolutely nobody around, check it out. Misery index. Well, you know, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being, you know, not miserable at all, which is absolutely not possible. I am always miserable to some degree. I am probably at a 3, you know, a 2.5, 3, somewhere around there. I'm not horribly miserable because there haven't been a whole lot of people out here. But when I see people, it shoots up to a 200. That's way off the scale because, you know, there's people. But it goes down pretty fast. So Misery index, I'm about a 3, 2.5, 3 somewhere. Trail's not miserable. I'm not miserable. Trail's moderately populated with people, but not terrible. You get more down by the beaches. And overall, not a terrible experience. All right, folks. According to my AllTrails map, I am on a direct flight path under a mile left to go to my car. So I'm actually going to call it a video here, just so I can hoof it back to my car, not have to worry about filming, get in my car and, you know, leave. But let's do a quick recap. So we are in Point Reyes National Seashore. We are doing a hike that is a conglomeration of a bunch of trails together. It has a big long name. I cannot remember it. So we saw some beautiful trees. We saw some beautiful flowers, a lot of beautiful flowers actually. We saw some beautiful banana slugs, only a couple of those. Unfortunately, we saw way too many damn people, but that's every video, and way fewer people than usual, so I'm happy about that. We harassed the trail cam. We made it to the Pacific Ocean. We saw surf, sand, beach, all the associated ocean paraphernalia. We saw a lot of woods, some great coastal forest hiking, and now it is time for me to do two things. First of all, and I don't usually do this, this is a new thing I'm starting. If you're interested in my photography and everything else that I do, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, same handle on both, introverted.travels. There's just a period between the two words, that's it. It's a little bit different than my YouTube handle. You can also find me on the blog that I never ever update, although I'm planning on starting to update it, and that's at travelintroverted.com. And of course, whenever I update these videos, I'll be here. But that was number one. Number two, and you know what's coming. Stay introverted, everybody. And I'll see you on the next adventure.